Hey, Sanskar.
I'm just connecting with my audio.
Right.
I hope
So,
the video is clear.
yeah, just FYI, we are already YouTube live.
Oh,
Uh,
we are already YouTube live. Where are the other people, man?
so you are already on YouTube. Uh,
Okay.
so the lighting is coming from behind.
Wait.
So it's still fuzzy.
Maybe now.
You'll have to come closer to the camera.
Okay. Maybe now. Is it any good?
The light, actually,
Wait. I think
your
I'll
profile
just.
is not clear. It's fuzzy.
Hmm.
Can't see you clearly.
Now?
See, it's manageable, but it's not the best.
Hmm.
What are we aiming for?
A good good video. And
Good
just if
angle.
we're already YouTube live, so whatever we say will be there on internet forever.
Oh, that's
Good.
better.
Good
Do you have
morning,
a,
Aryan.
do you have a higher place to put it on?
Higher place. I
Yes,
don't have any higher. I don't have such higher place to
a stack of books would help.
really.
Stool would
Wait.
help.
Actually, I think I have a lot of books.
But don't make sure that it does not fall from the stack of books.
Yeah.
I've made that mistake before. Hi, Kritika.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I hope it is. I think. Is it any good now?
Looks better to me.
Better.
Just
Like it's not too far, right?
it's fine. It looks good to me.
It's good. Okay.
Kritika, is it your first time here? I don't think I've seen you in previous meetings.
Yes, this is my first time.
Acha, how did you get to know about it?
Sorry, come again.
How did you get to know about it?
But I already know about Toastmasters from so long, and I've been wanting to attend one or two sessions to see whether it is as I expect it to be.
Okay.
This time I connected with Mayank from Toastmasters, and I got his number from your website and plan to join today.
Hope you like it.
यार भाई मेरी स्पीच मुझे डर लग रहा है कि आज 7 में 30 सेकंड के ऊपर ना चली जाए इतना डर लग रहा है
बट हो जाएगा लास्ट टाइम तो छोटे जगह थी आई थिंक ना ये क्या
नहीं
था
आई थिंक इस बार मैंने ना बहुत काइंड ऑफ एफर्ट डाला है सो लेट्स सी
Aren't you want to check with
yes let me check with other people
Dr. Nancy Hirsch?
इट एक्चुअली ना मैं दूसरे लैपटॉप से ज्वाइन करूँ सो इट माइट टेक मी सम टाइम ठीक है 5 मिनट्स मे बी 5 मिनट्स 6 मिनट्स गिव और सो
cool
चलो आई लीव
ड्राइव कर रहे हो क्या?
वही ऑफिसर्स ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम में जा रहा हूँ।
अच्छा,
राइट हियर ऑफ
क्या
कोर्स। इतनी मल्टीटास्किंग नहीं हो सकती यार।
कैब में हो?
सेफ, हाँ, won't be safe also. रितिका, आप गुड़गांव से ही हो क्या?
यस, मतलब मैं आई स्टे इन गुड़गांव, वैसे मैं पंजाब से हूँ।
गॉट। What are your expectations from Toastmasters?
आई ऑनेस्टली मेरे पास थोड़ा फालतू टाइम था, सैटरडे संडे में कुछ होता नहीं है करने को, तो आई वाज एक्सप्लोरिंग कि मैं क्या क्या कर सकती हूँ, स्पोर्ट्स एंड ऐसे,
Thank you for
इसीलिए आई ज्वाइन
very candid.
ये टाइम।
Candidness is good that time. But hope अगर कोई lateral reason भी है तो you
No,
find it.
when I was in 12th standard, so there was one friend who used to go to Toastmasters in Ludhiana, in Punjab. That's when I got to know about Toastmasters. एंड उसके बाद मैंने 2-3 बार ऐसे ही ऑनलाइन सर्च करके रीड किया कि एग्जैक्टली है क्या, बहुत पहले। फिर अभी कल मैं बैठी हुई थी तो मुझे याद आया, मैंने सोचा चलो लेट्स ट्राई।
नाइस।
Are you going to call them? आप मतलब दोनों में से एक को आप कॉल कर लो, हर्ष या
लेट मी कॉल हर्ष।
Arun, I think we should start at 10:30.
हाँ हाँ,
Uh,
regardless.
the flow.
Harsh is just joining anyway.
Right.
My
Right.
favorite is also here.
Hey guys, morning.
Hello.
Sanskar also joined. He's just setting up his laptop. Good. So we'll get things started and folks can join as it goes. All
Okay.
right. All set.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to meeting number 260 of Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club. I'm Anshuman Mishra and I'm going to be the Sergeant at Arms for the club today. The mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. To ensure this, please follow certain ground rules. Please ensure that all your cell phones are and secondary gadgets are silent or switched off mode. You have 10 seconds to check. Please speak responsibly about religion, sex, or politics in your speeches. Use the feature of raising a hand, applause, and thumbs up when needed. Don't use Zoom messaging in between the speeches unless it's required. Until not required, please put yourself on mute during the meeting. If you're playing a role, no need to check whether you're audible or not. One of us will let you know if the sound is coming or breaking. Please make sure that all the role players have the role name as prefix to and real name as suffix to as username of the meeting. Now, I'd like to hand over the stage to our amazing president of the club, who is really passionate about Toastmasters and at times recording 2 speeches per day before a contest and sharing with multiple people to take feedback. So, you might have recorded almost 100 speeches till date and taken feedback, I believe, and still continuing his pursuit of growth. I'd like to hand over stage to the most amazing Toastmaster Aryan. Over to you, Toastmaster Aryan.
Thank you very much for that lovely introduction. So, welcome everybody to the 260th meeting where the Gurgaon weather is especially forcing us to hold an online meeting, preventing offline meetings. And the rain, the roads, they are not commutable. And so, here we are in our online meeting. We have our team out today, my VPPR, who has planned an interesting theme. And I'm curious to see what happens. And we also have a guest. So first, I'd like to go to the guest. So, Toastmaster to be Kritika. Would you like to introduce yourself? What are you expecting from the meeting?
Hi, Aryan. Hi, everybody. I am Kritika, and currently I work as an HR in JK Cement. And I have a lot of time in weekends. I want to develop my personality. I want to enhance my communication skills, and hence was looking for platforms for the same. And that is the reason I wanted to be a guest first uh, in this Toastmasters sessions, and I, I am not I don't have any preconceived thoughts or expectations from this. I just want to go with the flow.
That's great. That's great. You'll find a lot of work to do here. Your weekends will be very well utilized. Anyway, with that, let's move on to the great session that Harsh has planned today. And I'd like to hand over the stage to our team mod, Toastmaster Harsh. Over to you.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and our dear guest. Welcome to our 260th meeting of Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club. As Aryan mentioned, the weather has made us come online this time as we were planning an offline meeting. Without further ado, let me start today's meeting and introduce to the theme, which, if you had seen the poster, it it was the missing piece. But there was something different about it. The word was not complete. There was an I missing. Some would say that it was a mistake from my end, but was it? Or was it a clever wordplay? Before I tell you what it means, let's play a small game. I'll start with a sentence and you all have to finish that sentence in your head and type it in the chat. Is it possible to type it anonymously? No, you can just send it. It, it. It won't be that hard. All right. So the sentence is, I walked into the room and everyone was staring at me because dash dash dash. I'll repeat that again. I walked into the room and everyone was staring at me because, let's complete the sentence. Everyone, chop chop. All right, I got one response. Okay. TM Minute, TM Sanskar, waiting for your responses.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question? Just join.
All right. So the sentence is, I walked into a room and everyone was staring at me because just type whatever comes first into your mind.
Okay, wait.
You just have to complete the sentence, whatever comes.
Right. So sorry, but why aren't the others joining today?
I think Akanksha is joining towards the second half.
Um,
And she might be busy. Anshuman is joining just back.
Yeah,
Hey, what
Anshuman.
about Shaunak?
Good question. I'll check with him. Yes, Harsh, let's go on.
All right. All right. So we can see the responses that we have put here. It's all different. Everyone completed that sentence differently. Some with confidence, some with embarrassment, some imagined us a public
Having a
scenario.
breakdown, having a breakdown.
Who's having a breakdown?
No, nothing. Ignore,
Yes,
ignore.
you're having a breakdown. All right. Well, that's scary. But and that tells us something very important, that everyone sees life through a different lens. We often know that we know everyone's story, but the truth is, just like this sentence, we won't know the full picture until we ask, we try to listen and understand them. So today's theme, missing piece, is not just about what's absent, it's about what's not known, what's we have not seen, what's possible, the different possibilities that exist when we take the time to find it. With that, let me introduce to the uh, just a second. Let me explain how the meeting theme will unfold. First, we will have we have typically three structures, three parts of the meeting. The first part is prepared speeches, where we have uh, our Toastmasters who come prepared with a speech and an evaluator who will be evaluating the speech. The second part is table topics, where each one of us will be given a topic on the spot and we have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And the third section, the most interesting one, is the evaluation section, where we learn the mistakes that we made and try to improve on them. Let me welcome to the stage our general evaluator for the day, who will be evaluating the meeting for today, and who is that person, who presiding officer. Okay, so let me welcome. Put your hands together for our general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Aryan.
Thank you very much. And a small request, everybody please rename yourselves according to your roles so that it is easier. So I'm responsible today for evaluating the meeting so that everybody can walk away with the right feedback, can learn from their mistakes, can be appreciated for what they did great in today's meeting. I have usually the general evaluator has a tag team to support them. I am completely alone in this meeting. I have nobody. The accountant is missing, the timer is missing, and the grammarian is also missing. So I think we can do this a little bit differently. I will be your general evaluator for today. I'll be evaluating the whole meeting. and I will play the tag team roles as well. Not all three. Timing cards will show up just the same, and we will have, besides that, an overall evaluation for everybody. So for speakers, the time will be 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 6 minutes, the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, the red card. For table topics, I'll show it for 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute green card, 1.5 minute yellow card, and 2 minutes red card. And besides that, I'll be evaluating the meeting in an overall fashion for all of the speakers. Let's hold a different kind of evaluation section today. I'm interested to see how it unfolds. And with that, back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Aryan. If it's too much for you, I can take up the timer role and you can focus more on the evaluation. You can give a deeper evaluation
Great. Yes.
if I take up the timer role. All right. So do we have the speakers ready? We have the speaker one, Sanskar, and yes, and who will be evaluating? Let me check. The role pair.
Wait a one, if that's not an issue.
Oh, sorry.
Vineet can be evaluator one.
All right. So I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Vineet to explain speaker one's topic and introduce him to the stage. Toastmaster Vineet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. So the first speech will be given by Toastmaster Sanskar, the youngest member of our group, youngest but bright as our club is. He's filled with enthusiasm to talk about his perception, his opinions, and share his views. So this is his second speech after the introduction speech he has given 2 weeks back. I'm not sure about the topic. Sanskar, could you please share the topic?
Right. World is superstitious. Should I be as well?
World. World is superstitious. Amazing, amazing topic, amazing choice of topic. That's why I mentioned he's full of enthusiasm, and he wants to share about his opinions on the different topics. That's what he has come up today with as well. So I'll just say all the best and back to you, over to you, Toastmaster Sanskar.
So, oh wait, I'll have to just set up my camera first. Sorry. So sorry. I think, am I audible and clear now? Right. Who's the counter first? I'd like to start now. So, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all comfortable and ready to seize the day. Because as we all know, yesterday, or maybe this week, we have taken a trip down our beautiful city, Venice, aka Gurugram. Moving on with the speech, superstition. Has it ever occurred with you when you stepped down from the stage just because you started with the left foot instead of your right, and you restarted with your right foot just to start on a good note? This is one prime example of superstition which we'll be talking about in today's meeting. I'm not here to offend anyone's beliefs. They are free to choose anything and to start with a very light mind, and let's get started with our main content of our speech. Superstition, where logic leaves the room and is replaced by emotion, saying just in case. Superstition is not science, it's not religion. Superstition, where events are taken as signs and fear into a full-time hobby. And the funniest part, superstitions, we don't even know where they came from. We still defend it and with it and pass it like family heirlooms without any warranty. So comes the question, World is superstitious. Should I be as well? Now here comes the story. One fine day, my brother, Sarthak, spilled some salt on the kitchen floor, and it's considered a bad omen. And a common remedy to this is pouring some salt on your left shoulder to lure away some devils, evils lurking behind your back or at the corners. And fast forward it a week after, when I spilled some sugar and my mother caught me in the act. And I thought to myself, see, mama, I mean, आपको ना अलग एंगल से देखना चाहिए to take it from different angles. See, you should see. My brother spilled the salt just a week before. It's considered a bad omen. Spilling sugar might balance it out. Who knows? And my mother didn't take it in a very joking manner at all. And she told me to take these things very seriously. And dating hasn't spared us all as well. It's like you are turning in your CV before you actually get into the confessing part first. So I see this girl and I confess my feelings. Before getting into the confessing part, she tells me to hand over hand over her my zodiac sign. And by the way, it's Taurus. And I don't know what do people hold a grudge against Taurus people? I don't know the exact details. It's just that we are loyal and we are kind-hearted people, so she didn't like me. And so, well, moving on. And there's always that member in our extended family. I'm guessing everyone must have that, who always sells protective ornaments like they are like selling subscription plans. It comes with confidence. It comes with good luck charm. It comes with good luck charm. And it certainly hasn't worked well with me, with my professors. Who knows? Superstition, which is given such importance, is given such importance of such little things. When I've aced an exam, when I've aced an exam and I'm coincidentally wearing a good luck ring, I'm wearing a ring, they just put it on the ring and call it good luck. Okay, maybe I have prepared it. Maybe I've prepared for the exams. So we joke about it, but still follow it. For example, even when a black stray cat passes in front of us, it's considered a bad omen. So we take a step back and chant, Lord save us. We say we are not superstitious, but deep down, we are not ready to take the risk either. So comes the question, should I be as well? Honestly, superstition still feels mumbo jumbo in my brain, and it's not entirely bad. But I don't want to disrespect anyone's belief, and they are free to believe in anything they want to. So perhaps in the end, maybe I've come to a realization that superstition gives them a sort of control in their chaotic life, gives them comfort, and helps them cope their loneliness. And perhaps in the end, it's having faith, whether in something greater or just in ourselves. It's how we find meaning in the mess. And it may act as a missing piece in our lives. Thank you. सब चुप क्यों है?
What an awesome speech, Sanskar. Right on the most uh, untouched topic of superstition. I believe as a country, India is a country where most people are uh, believe in different kind of things. And when you started with the left foot and right foot, I thought, oh, is he talking about me? Because I do that every day. Uh, so uh, that was really interesting, and I hope Vineet has some great feedback for you, so you can learn and get better at your skills. All right. Do we have the second speaker with us today? No.
Ashutosh is not available for the speech today, so we have only one speaker.
All right.
Would you like to play another game of the missing piece?
Yes. I had planned for two speeches.
That's fine. We all did.
Okay, it's just an impromptu thing. Do anything your way, like, okay.
Sorry, you're saying something?
No, I'm just saying, do it your way. It's just an impromptu thing, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Happens in most of the meetings. Okay. So let me get back to our theme of the day, which is the missing piece. There was an there was a letter missing in the word piece. Can anyone guess why was that letter missing? If you had seen the posters or the theme in the message. Anyone
To add drama.
to add that? First of all, which was the letter missing from the whole sentence? What was that letter?
I
I remember. I want to see if the other one.
I
Yes.
Yes. Now again, anyone guess
holding
why was
it was me
that?
holding that unknown,
Yes, yes.
unfolding
Anyone
that
else?
not folding, sorry. Unfolding that unknown, finding out the possibilities as you mentioned.
Okay, okay. To be Toastmaster Kritika, can you take a guess?
I was missing because maybe the thought behind it is that we overlook ourselves. We keep thinking about others and we don't think about ourselves much.
Interesting, interesting. Toastmaster Sanskar, your take.
I'm still thinking about it. I think I think there's a wide range of what I'm missing right now in my life. Um, I'll get back to you just in 10 seconds time.
All right.
Maybe Harsh is just bad at spelling.
Sorry, what?
Maybe Harsh is just bad at spelling.
Okay. I'll take that as a feedback.
Maybe he's discovering new words.
Okay. Your 10 seconds are up, Sanskar. Come on.
Okay,
Just
I
whatever comes
am
to mind.
currently I'm missing that communication part, still facing it and growing. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Awesome. So all were very interesting takes, and Vineet and Kritika were very close to what they're actually the closest to what that meant. It's that I, that me, I am missing. I am the missing piece. Sometimes we spend years and a lot of mental energy searching for our missing piece, only to realize that it wasn't lost. It was just waiting for the right moment. We think that it's sometimes a skill, oh, if we learn skill X, our life will be sorted. Sometimes it's a person. Where is my partner? When will I meet her? But we don't find the peace because it's us that we're missing. We become that missing piece. On that note, some let me take out some stories from all of you. I'll start with my story. Was there a missing piece in my life? So I always thought that I needed someone as a partner who would help me and overcome my shortcomings of communicating with people. That I needed someone who would handhold me and take me to places, who tell me, okay, go forward and talk to the person or interact with them. But as time passed, I realized I spent all my time looking for that person instead of actually going out and putting myself ahead in front of people and actually speaking. That was a small instance of my life where I realized I was the missing piece, not someone around me. So let me walk through the room and ask you what you think your missing piece was. And it may not necessarily be you in the given example. It may actually be someone else, a skill, a person, a place. It could be anything. Let's start with Toastmaster Aryan.
That's something very interesting you said. What we miss in ourselves, what we should look for within, we look for outside. And we don't recognize that it's something that we are missing inside, that we should look in the mirror, we should look within to look for it, and we just look for it somewhere outside. Um, I've had the problem, the story it made me think of was when I felt like everybody around me was a different person, or maybe I was a different person, but it really took, the person who was missing was the right kind of friends who wouldn't make me feel like different or weird or something. And when I finally have those kind of people around me, I feel like I'm just normal. I'm just a good person. I don't feel uncomfortable. I feel like I belong. There's no sense of something being missing, and that is something that I found that your theme really made me resonate with. That would be my story.
Plus one to that, plus one to that. Even I have some friends now that make me feel at home, and that's something I always felt was missing. But now when I have them, it's like I never missed anything. To be Toastmaster Kritika, what about you? Have you ever felt that you were missing something and you found it?
Hmm. I think I'm still figuring out that what is missing. Something is for sure missing because I don't feel complete. But I have always been with friends. Like now, I stay alone. Now I am alone in this city, and there are not many friends in this city. So now I've stepped out of my comfort zone and started searching for things that keeps me occupied. And now I've started looking inside me and analyzing what I have always wanted to do. And there are very small things like coming to this Toastmasters session. When I was in 12th standard, I got to know about it us time pe, and it took me like 7 8 years. Now I'm giving it a try, and this is a very small thing. I could have done it before, but I was looking that somebody else will come and push me to do this. But now I thought that I am the only one who has to push myself to do things which I want to do.
Oh, that's great. Uh, I would say the missing piece was Toastmaster, and that you have found it now. So looking forward to you joining our club. Okay. We'll carry on with the next set of stories after the second part, which is our table topics. And the table topic master for today is missing. So,
Toastmasters.
Who's
yes,
the missing piece?
OGTTM.
Yep.
Yes. So, now we'll move on to our most interesting and spontaneous part of the meeting, which is the table topics. And let me hand the stage to our table topic master, Toastmaster Vineet. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hers. And everybody, let's gear up for interesting section of the day where you have to speak spontaneously without even thinking about it. So there has to be a clear connection between your mind and your words, your lips. It has to be in sync. So who is up for the first? Who's going to take this first? Anyone, anyone, anyone,
I
anyone?
would like to nominate Toastmaster Hush.
Yes,
Oh,
I'll take it.
great, great, great. Okay, so Toastmaster Harsh, what do you think everyday life will look like in next 50 years? After 50 years. What do you think everyday life will look like after 50 years?
Hmm.
Toastmaster Harsh.
This is how I will be looking at life from heaven after 50 years because I'll be dead for sure. I'll look down and see, oh my God, where are the people? Robots crawling in the streets, clean air, because AI has taken over the world, and since the capability it has exceeded any human mind, it has figured out a way to make Gurgaon cleaner and air less polluted, which is counterintuitive given there would be no one left to breathe that fresh air but robots themselves. I can see a mom and dad robot carrying, walking down the street with their children robots. Dad, can we go to MacD? Uh, but I would say there still might be a few humans left under some, living underground because they are scared that it's the robots have taken over the world, the AGIs, which some brilliant mind in this world like Sam Altman and the Zuck team are building. And while looking down, I'll be happy. Oh, I lived my life. I was with humans most of the time, and I think I took off at the right time. So that's how I envision the world will be after 50 years. Is it sad or it's it's a state that we can't avoid given the pace that we are improving in technology? It's a question I always ponder upon, and but who cares? I won't be here. So back to you, table topic master TM Vineet.
Amazing take, Toastmaster Harsh. Amazing. I never thought it that way it was coming. So good one. Good attempt. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Kritika, Toastmaster, to be Toastmaster Kritika. Okay, so your table topic is, let's assume you awake tomorrow with the ability to speak any language fluently. What is that one thing, first thing you will do? You awake tomorrow with the ability to speak any language fluently. What is that first thing you will do? Toastmaster, to be Toastmaster Kritika.
I would want to speak any one of the South Indian languages, let's say Malayali, because I believe the language is very difficult to interpret. So non-South Indian people, North Indian people will not be able to decode whatever I will be saying. then I will not speak Hindi or English or Punjabi to communicate with people around me, and I will only speak Malayali with them to annoy them, and I can, and then I can say anything I want because they won't understand what I am saying about them, and it will be very fun. And I have a few Mallu friends who will be around me, and they'll get what I am saying to other people, and all of us, the Malayali group, can have fun roasting other people who are not even aware what we are talking about them, and it will be fun. But I would want that only for one day. That's it.
Great, great. Mallu. I mean, that's very unique. I was thinking more of a Bhojpuri kind of language where which I can utilize for adding humor in everybody's life little bit. I mean, I personally like it very much. It adds comedy to your life. I mean, their accent and everything is very amazing. Okay, let's move on. Toastmaster Aryan, would you like to take it up? Okay, so your topic is Toastmaster Aryan. If you could witness any one historic event in person, if you could witness any historic event in person, what would you choose and why?
If I could witness any historic event, which one would I choose? I have been researching about one certain historic event for the past few days, which is very interesting to me. That is the one I would like to encounter. It is the death of Bahubali. I would want to see it in person, try and prevent it. I would want to just maybe cry, maybe be very disappointed. I would want to see what happens next, how the drama unfolds. And it is one of my favorite movies. Very dramatic, lovely character, very tragic moment. One of my favorite movies. That is the moment I would want to experience. And stuff like that reminds me of these moments that might not even have happened, but yet they live for so long in our memories, which it has for many years. And that is what reminds me about the great power of stories, how such fictional things can live on with us and impact us so strongly. That is the historic event that did not even happen that I would like to experience. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Good one, Toastmaster Aryan, as always. I was thinking if I could witness any historic event, I think I would choose Mahabharat Yudh. I mean, the war of that. I would like to hear God, Krishna, how they're giving message to Arjun and everything. Yeah, I mean that would be lovely if I get to witness. Okay, the only one is left is Toastmaster Sanskar. Would you like to take up the topic?
Of course.
Okay, Toastmaster Sanskar. If you could invite any three guests, living or dead, to dinner, who would they be and what would you ask them? Toastmaster Sanskar, if you could invite any three people, living or dead, to dinner, who would they be and what would you ask them? Toastmaster Sanskar.
All right. So, three people I would like to nominate today here are some of the family members, are those three family members who have given me a lot of pain and a lot of grievances, mostly because they are greedy and so are the reasons. And I would just like to tell themselves they can go to hell. And I would like to bring this lavish dinner to them in terms of sarcasm, of course, and tell it to them very freely. I don't like you, and please don't don't get don't get inside our family problems. Okay? I don't want your legal disputes or any other such in my family to get the negativity around me. And so I would again, I would like to all sum it to sum it all up. I would like to say, go to hell. Please live your own life, and find a good hobby to get yourself distracted as well. Thank you.
Yeah, wow. Hosting a dinner and then cursing them. Great. Okay. Only one me is left. Anyone can give me a topic. I can talk, and then we can take the second round. We have
We
time.
also have another guest that just joined in. Hi, Vandana.
Oh, we have another
Hi,
guest.
hi, Aaron.
Hi.
Vandana. Hi, Vandana. You're right on time.
Yeah. Just a second, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you're
Vinit,
the only one left with the table topic. If
let's give you a table topic first to demonstrate, and then
yeah,
we'll.
we'll introduce you to the rest of the structure.
First, let's start with the instructions, basic instructions, right?
We'll demonstrate by giving it to Vinith, then we can give it to her. Okay, Harsh, would you like to suggest a very tough topic for Toastmaster Vinith?
Hmm.
Think of something.
Not tough, please.
Not tough.
I'm
Hmm.
sleepy.
Toastmaster Vineet,
Hi.
if you were a bird, what would you do in a day? If you were a bird, what would you do in a day, Toastmaster Vineet?
If I were a bird, what would I do? I would fly. All birds fly, so why wouldn't I? I would fly and fly to the highest point wherever I could go and sit on that airplane who is actually flying at 32,000 feet and just stick to it and roam around the world, one aircraft to another aircraft to another aircraft. And possibly in next 24 hours, 36 hours, or 48 hours, I'll be able to take round of the world. And I'll be the only bird then who has taken or who has actually roam around the world without even flying. I was just sitting on the plane. I know it is not possible because there are a lot of, I mean, there is a force of air which will drag me behind the aircraft, but I will carry some glue with me. Okay, I'll try to stick myself with the aircraft and enjoy the view, the air, and everything with that fresh air, that cool air which will go inside me. After roaming around the world, I'll come down to earth, to the ground, where again I would have to, inhale that polluted air. That again will realize me that I was pretty much fine flying around the plains, resting, enjoying the sceneries and everything. So I will stick to that flying with the airplanes again back to the in the air. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Back to you, TTM Vineet. Or
Not, not to ruin your table topic, but there are many airplane crashes that happened because birds were taken into the plane.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I will carry the flu with me. Oh, sorry, Fevicol with me, and then stick myself with the not with the wings, not with the wings.
I thought you'd say I'll fly to a plane and crash into it and go into the
No, it's already happening. I cannot.
turbine so that it crashes. It would be
Become the popular
pretty
bird of the
diabolical,
century.
but
Okay, so now with our new guest, shall we give her the topic?
If you could just brief her once about the timer cards also, that'd be great.
Okay, so Wanda, this is a table topic session, and where we give a generic table topic to all the speakers to talk about it, and the time you will get is maximum 2 minutes. Green card will come at 1 minute and yellow card will come at 1.5 minutes, and 2 minutes is the red cards will show up, and you have buffer of 30 seconds. So utilize as much as times you can and talk as much as you can. Okay,
Okay, let me try.
yeah, give it a shot. Nobody's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so Vandana,
Hmm.
suppose everyone had to go offline for one weekend each month. Suppose everyone had to go offline for one weekend each month, how would you spend that time? To be Toastmaster one now.
Okay. Wow, this is such an wonderful imagination that I had come in mind. And one memory that came into my mind is the COVID one, which was uh, somewhere it was not offline, but yeah, we were able to connect with the people all around us. So if we're going offline completely, that would be like mesmerizing. So every month, one weekend, uh, I would plan it in a way that one weekend we are family sitting, chilling, playing games, uh, playing outdoor games. Then we have landline back when we are in calling friends that we are meeting at one point, certain points we are meeting, and then we are sitting, chilling, coffee, hasi mazak, and yeah, then we are going outdoors and we don't know how to planning stuff because there is no online bookings and all. So we are making random plans. We are planning on the spot and we are traveling maybe through buses, through trains, or through metros. And we are seeing random plans would be there. Some, I'm sure we would be frustrated by some of the things we are too dependent on the uh, technology wise, but I'm sure there would be certain areas that we would love to enjoy, and it would be a real connection. uh, yeah, it would be, I think we would go to meet people, and real emotions would come up. We are living on the surfaces, so when we don't have the half thing, then we'll meet people and make real connection. I would love this format of complete offline, once a weekend every month. Thank you so much.
Good one, to be Toastmaster Vandana. Good one.
Thank you.
Let's move on to second round. Everybody up? Oh, okay. Okay. Who will go first? Who will go first? Who will go first? Harsh? Toastmaster Harsh, are you there or left?
Yes, I am here in mind and body and soul.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Great.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I'm just getting the one interesting one out of my, the magic bag for you. So, Toastmaster Harsh, if you could develop one new health technology app, Toastmaster Harsh, if you could develop one new health technology app, what problem would it solve and how would it work? Toastmaster Harsh.
One new health technology app. Health is something very important. One of the most important things in the world for a person's life. Do people want that I take care of their health and sabotage it? No, no, no. I can't take that responsibility. It's too much for me. Uh, there are lives at stake. My app and people are uh, people will people will be holding me accountable that it's my app that they use to maintain their health. It's very scary for me. But given that it it was possible for me to do that, and one health habit that I would like to work on is avoiding outside processed foods. The app will work as follows. You install the app and you mention the items that you don't want to eat. And whenever the app, which has AI, detects the the thing around you, a hand comes out of the app and slaps you. And every time you think about that thing, it slaps you more and more. And that's how I'll keep people away from that bad habit. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster, table topic master Vineet.
Amazing. Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. That was a very unique attempt on that. Okay, let's move on to the next speaker. Anyone would like to take it up, or should I?
I would like to nominate Toastmaster Sanskar.
Yeah, Toastmaster Sanskar, the brilliant. I have
Okay.
named it as a brilliant guy. Vibrant, sorry, not vibrant. Okay,
Okay.
Toastmaster Sanskar. What is that one habit, Toastmaster Sanskar? What is that one habit you would recommend to help busy professionals such us to maintain work-life balance? Toastmaster Sanskar, what is that one habit you would recommend to help busy professionals such as to maintain balance between work and life? Toastmaster Sanskar.
Well, I would not rather say it's a hobby, but I would like to, as we all know, you all, I mean, I'm also interning. We are all busy people, and we don't find the time to get the things we want to do. And so I would like to tell them to take a chill in life and go on do things with with your colleagues or in your workplace, maybe in a club or somewhere, and go on for maybe a trip, maybe take a therapy session, take a trip down the lane with their friends, and just move on with life, with having something to get yourself distracted with. And I think it is that all the people today in their life are missing that piece which they are not able to fulfill, and get their schedule in complete chaos, and are not able to manage and balance out their life. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanskar. I'll try to take that habit in my busy life. Okay, let's move on to the next speaker, Toastmaster, to be Toastmaster Kritika. Another one for you. Ready?
Yes. Yes.
Since you are an HR, I would like to go with relevance topic for you. Describe your ideal remote work setup. Describe your ideal remote work setup 10 years from now. Describe your ideal remote work setup 10 years from now. To be Toastmaster Kritika.
It it could be different for different people. My ideal setup would be, although I would like to work like in offline, like in person, in offices. I don't like remote working. So the remote setup would be at in a I would like to stay in a high rise building, and the setup would be near the window at 32nd floor, maybe, with a good view of the road and of some water body, maybe an ocean or river, because I like water, and my little cute office setup with an indoor plant in front of me, with lots of good food that I can eat, that I can binge eat while I am working, and my people around me, maybe my family, my partner, my dog, my child, maybe. That's how I imagine remote working setup after 10 years. If I'll be working in a corporate job.
Good one. I mean, being an HR, if you can dream of something, I would expect my life around that in that way also. I want that work from home setup also. Can you promote that? Can you ask your employer to arrange that? I mean, all the employers out there to open up for the remote work. Okay, so here we have another member in the group today. Sanjida, how are you? It's been a long time.
Hi everyone. Oh, hi, you remember me? Hi.
Ah, how can I not? We
How
met
are
and
you?
our I'm good, I'm good. I just read your name. I was Sanjida is here. Silently she is sitting there, you know, not saying anything. I'm good, I'm good. So, since you are an experienced member of the Toastmaster, you're part of other Toastmaster club, right?
Yeah, right.
I'll just give you 30 seconds to introduce you, I mean, to the new members of our club. So we know about you, but other people may not.
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone. I'm Sanjida and I have been a part of Toastmasters since long, like probably a year, I guess. But it's an on and off journey for me. And I'm resuming my Toastmaster journey because, uh, it gives me that kind of space wherein I can talk about anything probably. And like Sanskar said, like trying to balance my work-life balance here, maybe a little.
Great. So, since we are actually going with the table topic, would you like to take one?
Sure, why not?
Okay, great. So, Toastmaster Sanjada, if you could spend 1 month living in any country's culture, Toastmaster Sanjada, if you could spend 1 month living in any country's culture, what country would you choose and what you hope to experience?
Amazing. I think it would be France, anywhere in Europe probably, and that's because of two things. Um, one is that I'll have more, work-life balance. Number two, I'll have weekend to myself. I can work. I can have to do three stream of incomes. Plus, I can focus on myself. Given the if I do a comparative analysis with India, the current situation in India and abroad, I feel it's better to stay abroad or probably have a work from home and get earnings in dollar rather than Indian rupees because of the inflation and all. But to answer to your question, I would of course I have always fascinated about living in France, especially because of its culture, because of its um I'm not lack of better word. I would say it's very fancy in nature. And I have watched Emily in Paris, and I have always, um, again, for lack of better words, have imagined myself living there and living a life that she has lived. So probably, yeah, in Europe. And second, be US. But of course not because of Trump and the countries running on his whims and fancies. So I'll, pass on that. Yeah. Over to you.
Good one. Good one. Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjada. After listening to you, my heart is saying, someone please take me to France. Someone please take me to France. Okay. We still have time. Anyone would like to take up the topic? Anyone left? Toastmaster Sanskar, would you like to take second one?
I've
Oh, you have done.
already
Oh,
told.
you are already done. Sorry. Anyone else?
I would like to nominate you to take over the
Oh,
second.
okay. Second
Aryan
one.
is
It's
left for
my
the
turn.
second round.
Sorry.
Aryan is also left for the
First
second.
Aryan, first Aryan.
Okay. Aryan? Okay. So I am thinking about. Okay. So Toastmaster Aryan, describe a moment in your life when you stepped out your comfort zone and what did you learn? Simple one for you. Toastmaster Aryan, describe a moment in your life when you stepped out of your comfort zone. What did you learn? Toastmaster Aryan.
A table topic that has so many answers, I cannot think of one. It is so simple that it is confusing. Um, what should I say? I remember this one meeting. I had heard about Toastmasters many months before. I joined Toastmasters I think 8 months back. I heard about Toastmasters 12 months back. It took me 4 months to ever attend the first meeting. I felt like if this is such a big community, how have I never heard of it? Nobody has ever said this name. This name is so new to me. Like it has to be like a weird scam or something. I don't know, trafficking. I don't know what's going on here. And I was afraid to ever put myself in that weird situation. And eventually I was like, okay. And I submitted it on the website. A few days later, I get a call and it's like, hey bro, you submitted on the website, you coming for the meeting anytime soon? And that's how I met our previous president, Mayank. And I went to his basement for our meeting. and and he was doing an interesting little meeting with his VR headset. He was the team out that day, and that is how I learned about Toastmasters. I was very afraid on the first day to get in front of the people. I felt like, why is this such a corporate such like I don't know, diplomatic little meeting? Why are we not more candid? Everybody is appreciating everybody. Like, oh, thank you so much for that lovely general evaluator, whatever. That was one of the major things that I did where I went out of my comfort zone. And here we are. I've been through all of this, learned so much, progressed so much, and I'm happy that I did. Back to you, Table Talk Master.
Indeed, you have progressed a lot, and we all can witness that, at least the people who are part of this group for a long time now. Okay, anyone wants to take it up, or you want to give it to me, and then we can move to the evaluation section?
Yes, let's give him a topic this time, guys.
I have one.
Oh
So
my
tell
God.
me, describe me the exact like tell me the exact moment when you really thought you had stepped out of your comfort zone. Any.
And use a prop.
Prop. That's a very, again, as Toastmaster Aryan mentioned, it's a very simple topic, but very confusing one because we have a lot of things to talk about it, but you can't choose the one. But I won't be able to choose any prop, but maybe I can talk about one of the instances when I take an action to come out of my comfort zone. So working in a corporate life and you want to move to one company to another one, and you're working for one organization for a long period of time, it usually happens to be very comfortable area for you, and you don't even want to move ahead. But if you stay there for a long period of time, uh, there is a possibility that you won't be able to grow faster, or actually you might not even get a growth. So that's where you have to move on. That's one fundamental rule. You have to move on at certain point, and then that moment you have to break all of your comfort zone. I broke those comfort zone many times, and one of the times it turned into very terrified instance where I had to suffer and go through a lot of legal battles and everything. I reached to a point where I actually thought my life is completely devastated. I do not know what will I do in the future. And after a few months, 2 or 3 months, everything got settled after all the clashes and the conflicts and the all the corporate world battles. I was able to move on to my new job, and I was very happy because I was able to grow. I was able to learn more there. And that's what taught me that sometimes if you want to move on, if you want to learn and grow, you have to break out all of your comfort zone. Staying in a comfort zone won't make you learn anything. Back to you, Toastmaster Sanskar.
Bravo, bravo. I think short of words there.
Thank you. Shall we move on to evaluation now? I think we are short with time. Or Toastmaster Arun? Okay. Okay, now I'll hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Harsh. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vineet. That was some wonderful. That was a wonderful table topic session, and it made our mind tinker and speak on our feet. Moving ahead, coming back to the topic, the theme of the day, which is the missing piece. I'll circle back to the point where we left, which was getting out stories from you all. So I'll ask Toastmaster Sanskar, what is the missing piece in your life? Or what was the missing piece in your life that you ultimately found? That missing puzzle piece that fixed perfectly, or you haven't found it yet?
I'm still searching for it yet. I haven't found it. So I don't think it's I have everybody by my side. I have the people, but what is missing is inside me. And again, I still haven't found it yet, and I haven't been in complete control of my emotions because of that one thing. And it sometimes gets me overthinking of many things, and it hinders my progress overall. And yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Overthinking. That's something I have also struggled with a lot. So I can truly resonate. And before we move on, let's play another quick game. The missing, the complete the sentence game. So the sentence is, I was halfway through my dream and suddenly I woke up. I was dash dash dash. I was halfway through my dream and suddenly I woke up. I was dash dash dash. Put it in the chat.
Repeat it once, please. I have to think about it.
I was halfway through a dream. I was watching a dream and I woke up. I was doing dash dash dash. All right, those are all pretty interesting. Most of them had a good dream, except Aryan, who was chasing a lion, not being chased by a lion.
I wouldn't say it is a bad dream.
It was not a bad dream. It was a good dream. But why would you wake up? You should have just
Must be elephant then.
what
बाइट
will
तो नहीं कर पाए
what
बाइट तो
will
नहीं करेगा
a human or a lioness?
elephant
Only a
ah
lioness.
yeah yeah lion
Lioness
only
would dare to
scared of lioness
chase. All right. Again, different interpretations of everyone. So I'd like to ask Toastmaster Vinny, what's your missing piece? or was your missing piece that you had found?
Life is a missing piece. We all are so busy in our day-to-day things that we forget what we are here for. Why God has sent us. What is our purpose? We are not doing what we are supposed to do. That is the peace I'm trying to find out. The word that purpose I'm trying to find out, which I haven't found right now. But I'm sure when I'm halfway through my journey, which I am, I was hoping I would find that. Another 5 or 10 years, when I'll be more mature, then I'm damn sure I'll have something which I can claim that this was the missing piece. Which now, when I work on that, I'll be able to actually complete my life and fulfill the objective of the God's objective, not ours objective, God's objective of sending me to this earth and play my part. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. Claiming that life as a whole is a missing piece. All right. Moving on to Toastmaster Sanjida. If you can quickly share a missing piece in your life, or something that was missing in your life before that you had found.
A very interesting question. I'm still trying to find that missing piece. I guess not trying to be philosophical, but I feel I'm just, chasing the 9 to 5 job culture and trying to fit therein. And recently I have realized that my interest lies somewhere else. And I also need to complete a loop. So by loop, I mean I was very much interested. I'm actually interested in public finance, economics, and all. So unless and until I, get a satisfaction that um, I complete this, I have a better understanding of this, I can't close this because that anxiety is there in me, creeping in me, saying that Sanjita, you should actually focus on these things. This should be your priority. And once I have that confidence that, okay, I know the subject very well and I can, talk to anyone or at least give lectures to students or things like that. So I'm not sure if I'm making sense right now, but this is what I am trying to do, trying to get better at things that I like and then moving on to the next. So probably that is my missing piece to and also, get satisfaction on what I'm doing. And I think we all are, chasing that. We all are chasing happiness. Do we have a time for this? Because I can go on and on. So I feel so I this is my eighth state. I'm in Shillong now. Last time I think we were having this conversation. I was in Gujarat, and this is my eighth state. And my dream was to move all over the country. To understand the culture, to meet new people. And now that I have realized that I want something more. So that trust of getting more and more, that greed of getting better and better. Of course, this is not a greed. We all, have an aspiration and we all should work towards it. But what I'm trying to say is that um, I don't know how to define it because defining it is so difficult. I have not started, putting down or penning down my thoughts. But what I have realized over the time is because I think a lot, I've realized that probably now also giving you a context about what I'm going to tell you, I have realized during COVID, I'm a very introverted person and selectively extroverted, which is ambivert, of course. During COVID, because I was so lonely, I was in a university and I thought of like staying there. And that's when I realized like I need more people in my life. And when I had more people, I always used to crave for me time because my friends would like cling on to me or be there every time, and I'd crave for me time. But when COVID happened, that's when I realized like probably I need more people in my life. But then I thought of like completely discarding that thought, and eventually when I moved from city to city, state to state, that's when I realized like, I need people in my life. And because I move from one state to different state, for me, friendship also is a very shorter duration. Like, let's say, for example, I met Vinit in Gujarat. I'd be friends with him, but very good friends. We became very good friends. And then when I leave that city or that state, that friendship comes to a halt. And because of our, schedule and everything, we are not able to catch up. So, to cut it short, I feel the missing piece would be, you know, having a stable career, having a balanced life, having probably like because of this economy, I think like we all should have to the free stream of income. And I don't know whether I'm answering the question. I'm just putting everything that is coming to my mind. Yeah, that's all. I'll just go on and on without even coming to a point. So yeah, what do you, Harsh?
No, that was very well put. From what I understood, stability and deeper, deeper and lasting connection, and a few more things. Those are the things
Yeah.
missing.
Stability, security, because I feel like nowadays we don't have security about anything.
Right.
And of course, yeah, friendships, people around you basically, whom you can trust, of course. Just give me a minute, there's someone at the door.
All right. Cool. As we near the end of today's meeting, I would want you all to leave with this thought. Maybe the thing that you think is the missing piece, the job, the skill, the person isn't missing at all. Maybe you are the missing piece, not just in your story, but in someone else's as well. And every time you speak up, you show up, you stand for someone, that picture becomes complete. You fill that missing piece of someone else as well. Thank you for participating in the theme for the day and sharing deep personal stories. I hope you all had to tinker. I hope that it tinkered your mind and made you think of uh, something in your life. With that note, over to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Aryan, and also the general evaluator, Toastmaster Aryan, to give the evaluation of the meeting to Toastmaster Aryan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harsh, for that incredible meeting. Let's move on to the evaluation section. I don't think we have a lot of time. First, we'll move to the speech evaluation for the first speaker and the only speaker. Toastmaster Vineet will be evaluating Toastmaster Sanskar. It seems he has forgotten about the evaluation. Or no?
No.
Anyways, let's begin with the evaluation. One note, evaluations are from 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes green card, 2.5 yellow, and 3 minutes red card. You have 30 seconds to close up as well. Over to you, Toastmaster Vineet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aryan. Toastmaster Sanskar, you chose a very unique topic, world of superstitiousness. We all wonder every day that why something is happening, why that person is doing thing, but nobody is able to answer and attach to that woman, bad woman or good woman and everything. You try to add a lot of humor. You chose very good use, you have a very good usage of words as well, like deep down we are not ready to take that chance, that fear, because we are not aware that why we are doing it. So that uncertainty is causing that fear. Good one. Another good usage of word was mumbo jumbo in mind. I mean, I don't know what that means, but it really engaged me. Overall, you had the good content. You started with that left foot and right foot uh, activity and everything. You tried building a good connection with the audience as well initially. That was a good part of it. Through the middle, I
through the middle of the speech, I felt there was little disconnect, right, between you and the audience. That's where slight interest was dropping out. So next time, try to maintain that rhythm you starting with. It will make sure that you are still connected with the audience and people are listening you clearly and actually precisely. Another thing which I feel, since this topic is very unique in nature, when you are talking about such topic, I would expect that there has to be closed loop why part of it, right? Why people act so superstitiousness. Of course, everyone has their own reasons, but when we do research on it, we will find out that there are actual reasons behind it. For example, if I talk about it, like you talk about that incident of salt. In ancient times, salt was a very uh, expensive item, and dropping that would cost you a lot of financial risk. So from that day, someone told you that do not drop the salt. It's a bad luck because you will cause financial loss. Someone didn't break it there, and it just carry forward. So all we need to do is question it. So that's where I was expecting you question all those superstitiousness. Similarly for the cat one and another one, like cutting nails in the night and everything. So try to close loop the story, why it is happening and why people are following that path. Other than that, you had a good rhythm, good content, good delivery. You are a very vibrant speaker. Your voice is clear. Didn't use so much of filler words, I would say, and filler sound was also very minimal. So next time, I just challenge you to close the loop and try to deep dive into this, why this is happening. There is an approach of 5 whys we always take in such topics, that why, first level why, second level why, third level why, fourth level why, fifth level, and then by the time you reach to that fifth why, you will find out why it is happening. So try to add that context in your speech next time. That's it. Over to you, Toastmaster Aryan.
Thank you for that lovely evaluation.
Thank you.
With that, let's move on to my tag. I would not call it team, tag member. And that is my timer today, Toastmaster Harsh. Over to you, Toastmaster Harsh. You can give your timer report now. Mhm. Mhm. You're on mute.
Okay. Starting with the speech, Sanskar took 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Coming to the table topics, the first round, Kritika took 1 minute 21 seconds. Aryan was close to a minute. Sanskar took 1 minute 34 seconds. Vineet took 1 minute 16 seconds. Vandana took 2 minutes. I could not time myself. For the second round, Sanskar took 1 minute 12 seconds. Kritika took 1 minute 34 seconds. Sanjita took 1 minute 32 seconds. Aryan took 1 minute 54 seconds. And Vinny took 1 minute 53 seconds. Uh, Coming to the evaluation part, Vinny took 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Overall, everyone was within time except no, everyone was within time. No one overshoot it. Back to you, general evaluator Toastmaster Aryan.
All right. Thank you very much. We are perfectly on time, actually. That's very good. I was not expecting that. Okay. So I have two halves to my evaluation. First, I will be evaluating everybody as a speaker by your table topics, by your speeches, etc. And then we can evaluate, in short, the whole meeting coming to role players. Okay. So first we have table topics. So I'll begin with you, Toastmaster Hush. Your hand coordination and the way you use your hands is very good. You can bring variation into it. Like I have a tendency to do just this again and again, but you have you bring different stuff into your speech. It's interesting and it keeps me engaged, which I like. That's one thing. Another thing I noticed with you is that between sentences, you have a nice tone change. So you might go, So what happened? She said, and like between two sentences, you'll just change your tone, which I like. You're going into a new um, mode for the table topic, a new emotion, which I like. So there's good variation with your vocal variety there as well. Those are two strengths for you. One thing that I noticed was that if you get a table topic with your eyes, I can tell that you don't know what you're going to say next because you're looking around, you're not looking at the camera. If I can tell, then you're not faking it well enough. You have to act like, yes, I know what my next sentence is going to be, even though you have no idea. That's one thing. That's the things I got from your first table topic. The second one, I think, was a little bit of a curveball. I would not have found good stuff to speak about it either. It was a little bit broken. You were looking for the storyline that you can use for the complete table topic. It's good that you kept looking. Sometimes it's tougher, that's fine. You get that only through practice. But yes, keep going. You can include some maybe personal stories into it, even if it is not completely related to the health app. How some health app has helped you, or something along those lines. That's for you, Toastmaster Hush. Next, we have to be Toastmaster Kritika. So for you, I noticed that your table topics are very candid, very friendly. I like the tone. It's not like, people get on stage, they're like, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen." It's very personal, and I can feel the touch, and you're not faking it. I can feel the personal touch. I can feel the authenticity of it, which I like. That is one thing. I like the tone switches as well. You're incorporating different feelings into your table topic throughout different parts of your table topic. Those are two strengths for you. One thing I would encourage you to do is to work more on your body language. If you can move around, if you can use your hands, that would help you incorporate more variation into it. Today, the table topics were not delivered by us standing, so I'm not completely able to tell about the movement. But from what I can tell, even in this screen, you have good amount of scope to move around, like Toastmaster Hush did. He's using his hands here, wherever you want to go. That's one recommendation for you. Next, we'll come to Toastmaster Sanskar. Toastmaster Sanskar, you had some nice humor in your first table topic, and it also felt candid. It just felt slightly broken up. I couldn't feel the through line. I couldn't tell what one main point you were trying to talk about. Usually they are good and relatable, which I like. It's just I want you to work more on your conviction. When you're speaking, I want you to speak with this, this is the complete right thing that I'm saying. That is what I would say. Like, I don't, sometimes, you can feel, for example, if you have a school student talk about how college is like. They've never been to college, and you'll be able to tell that he's never been to college. He has no idea what he's talking about. I want you to deliver even the wrong topic with complete confidence. So I feel like, damn, he knows all of this stuff. Wow, he's so confident. Fake it. Fake it. Eventually, you'll actually feel it, and that is how you improve. That is it for Toastmaster Sanskar. Next, we come to be Toastmaster Vandana. I think she's left. Hers was also relatable. She had good different points that she was touching on. Work from home, Europe, I think she mentioned. Different stuff she mentioned that we all can relate with. I felt like she should look for a concrete story more. Like, building up a story like if tomorrow was a weekend off, then we would do this, and she can create a whole story and incorporate humor into it. If it's all about if that was happening, we could do this, we could do that. It's like 10 things up in the air, 10 ideas, but none of them is concrete. And the message also I felt was slightly missing for her. That is it for To Be Toastmaster Vandana. Coming to Toastmaster Sanjana. I liked your topic because it was good and logical. I could feel your logic behind what you said. And it was also, again, good and relatable points that you were touching on that we could all relate with. I just want you to work more on your story and your emotion. And I want you to work, creating drama, creating more towards the non-logical side of your table topic, because you did well with the logic. It all made sense what you were saying. I just want more to feel what you're saying, to feel what you want to say. And that's it for my general evaluation. Roles wise, everybody did well. Toastmaster Harsh, that was a very interesting theme. You made us do very interesting, different variety of practices. Questions you asked us from philosophical to humorous. Everything was there in your theme, which I did like. The tag team was a little bit missing. That is a problem we have to work on. Toastmasters Sanskar, your speech was also very good, well formulated, and it was good. Humor is a very tough thing to incorporate in your speech, which you did quite well, and it can be streamlined in some parts. I'll connect with you, but besides that, very well done in your speech. That's it for the role players side of things, and now I guess we're back to the presiding officer. But first, let me hand it back to Toastmaster Harsh, Toastmaster of the day. Back to you.
All right. That was some thought-provoking evaluation that you gave us to general evaluator Toastmaster Aryan. I'm sure everyone got a pointer or two that they know that they have to work on. Uh, uh, Adding to your points, the table topic were really interesting, and kudos to you, table topic master Vineet, for all those awesome table topics. It was really nice for you to step up uh, at the end moment. And with that, I would like to hand over the stage back to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Aryan.
All right, thank you so much for having a lovely 260th meeting for BBTMC. Again, I would like to discuss a little bit with our guests for today. So, to be Toastmaster Kritika, if you have any feedback, what did you think about the session? Anything you would like to?
It was good, and the best part, which I liked, was this journal evaluation. So when I was young, I attended a few summer camps where I went to this spoken English or some things like the quite similar kind of things. So they just ask you to speak, and that's how you learn. They say that's how you learn. You just speak and you learn. Fine, but there must be some evaluation of it. Who will tell me that I was wrong? This is the thing that I was doing wrong. So I liked the last part of this session, journal evaluation, and not only my the way I presented, and you evaluated my speech, my hand movements, my gestures, but I also learned from what Hirsch said and how you evaluated his speech, his hand movements. So I can learn from him, his whatever his strengths are, and I can see where he lacks, and I can also improve. Like if you say ki yahan pe he did something wrong, there's a scope of improvement. I will also look into myself, look into my speech, whether I do it the right way or not. So I really liked it, and I have a few questions in my mind. Or shall I ask it here, or shall I ask from Mayank?
I'll get in touch with you after the meeting. We can speak about it. That's fine.
Sure,
All right.
sure.
Thank you so much for attending the meeting. I know you're a Toastmaster, but Toastmaster Sanchita, would you like to give any concluding thoughts? I know you were only there for half of the meeting. Anything?
Um, of course, like we all know why we are here in Toastmasters, right? So I'd like to tell about this club particularly. I feel like this club gives you that, space to talk about the things because there is no time limit to it. So it feels like more of a friends club where you come and people who don't judge you for saying what you are saying. So yeah, I guess that is what also you look for on a weekday. So I just hope it stays the way it is. Yeah, that's all. And other than that, the bonus point is that you get feedback and a lot of new connections and network, I guess. Yeah, that's all.
All right. Thank you so much for joining.